Just touching all sorts of shit.
Literally.
Where the fuck? Okay.
Oh, and we're not near the end. I don't think we're finishing this today.
Oh, good.
Yeah, when you were on your little break earlier, it said I think we were at like 11 hours into the game. And then I looked up how long does this game usually take to beat, and the general consensus was 16 to 17 hours.
Holy fuck!
I mean, one thing said 15 hours, but I'm guessing that's more of a speed run situation.
So what I would advise better to look at, because game time, it does just, there's so many variables there. Look up like a list, like a walkthrough that lists each area and see how far. God damn it! I hate this fucking thing. See how far down we are at the rotten.
But yeah, the thing I read said, oh no, it's like double the length of the original game, so I don't know what's added or padded out.
All these fucking peasants. Let's see how many areas we have left, because that'll be a better indicator of how far we
are. We're at least a few hours away from the end, maybe 4.
How many areas does it say we have left?
Well, I'm looking at one walkthrough that's like part 10 is the thing we just did with that boss, and then there's 4 more parts after that.
I hate this fucking thing.
Yeah, and then there's a walkthrough of the original game that's like 4.5 hours.
That's funny. We'll play the original at some point. Yeah, that kind of annoys me. I am very much a proponent with the survival horror games. Shorter is better, because there's only so long you can be scary. Like at some point, I learned all of your tricks. You're not scaring me anymore. Now you're just annoying.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, at least you figured out the dodge mechanic. That made the gameplay easier.
Oh my god, that is such bullshit. Thank you. Oh. We need a third part.
No, we have a crafting system now. Yay, another saw room. Ew.
Literally, that water is like boiling.
It's boiling acid. You need to find some ice cubes.
The Iceman cometh. have a lighter.
That's good.
Fire! Fire! Let's burn something.
But you have gasoline. Ew. That.
Ah, Jesus. What is it with us and jumping down holes?
It's a bad habit you need to break. Whee!
What are we? Some kind of hole jumping squad?
Yeah.
Did you see? I think somebody finally requested did a like Patreon review for or request for Avatar for Cap, my last Airbender.
Oh. Well, I hope he gets one over on it. I think he's tried it before and just couldn't get into it.
That is a show where, unfortunately, I think it doesn't become what people say it is until like the end of the first season into the second.
Yeah.
That first season, a lot of it is just we're a kid's show.
Yeah, and it's like it's good. It's not bad.
It's not
But
bad,
it is a show
but
that gets better as it goes.
yeah,
It's also the most episodic of the seasons.
yeah.
When you get to seasons 2 and 3, like there isn't anything you can really skip.
Yeah, because I know Bag couldn't even get through season 1. Holy frame rate, man.
But I also, just knowing Cap's sensibilities, that's like, I know it's not a real anime, it's inspired by anime, but that's a very particular style that's just doesn't click with him, and it was the same with Teen Titans. Like that type of comedy and like the exaggerated features and stuff is just a style that he just can't seem to get into.
Maybe he will now that he's seen some more anime.
Yeah, but he seems to like the anime that's just more serious and a little more grounded.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I love Teen Titans. You know, I grew up on them, and same with Avatar. So I've never had that issue.
Yeah, it's just what we grew up on. And he didn't mind. He didn't mind Ben 10. I was surprised. I thought he wouldn't end up liking it.
Oh, cool.
Like, I kind of just want to show you like the other shows. Especially Alien Force, which is a much more serious, like... I don't know if you were a Ben 10 kid, but...
No, we've talked about this before. I saw like a couple episodes. It's not something... I had a cousin who was really into it for a minute, but it's not something I'm overly familiar with. I missed the Ben 10 train.
We gotta start a Ben 10 channel, folks.
Yeah. Do we have to do the live action movies?
Yes, at least one of them is canon. The real question is, do we have to do the shitty reboot? Doesn't the reboot look so good?
No. Kill me.
I mean, if you insist. This might end up being longer than the Last of Us playthrough at this rate.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't think it was going to be this
I'm
fucking long, Robert.
I'm pretty sure it's not going to be as long as Alien. I'm betting money on that.
Maybe. I mean, Alien
I'm putting
Isolation
the
didn't
phone.
end up being longer. Well, enough didn't end up being longer than
That's true. It felt longer
it
because it was the
did.
same thing over and over again.
Yeah. Oh, there's an alien. Oh, you're dead.
Oh, there's face huggers.
That you can't possibly see.
Hopefully they iron out those issues with the sequel.
Yeah. But the real question is, Robert, did you think that game was a 5 out of 10 like IGN?
They think everything's a 5. I
No,
guess
but
it's
that
common.
was, I don't know if you know about this, but that was a big deal. Like, people still blame that review for the reason that game never sold and didn't get a sequel for so long.
Oh, that's bullshit. No, that's like at least a 7 out of 10 game. It's
So
mostly
much
solid.
so that the guy who wrote the review, when they wrote that review, made a passive aggressive tweet about it when the sequel was announced.
What an asshole. Who claims a ladder?
Um, James.
Oh. Yeah. I'll like it.
Ah! I love the way it just kind of flew off the wall when it died. What the fuck? So far, I would also give this a 7 out of 10 if I'm going to be honest. This game has not had enough story to justify this many set pieces.
It makes me curious to know what was added compared to the original. And how they padded it out this much. Because that's the main issue here is just repetition. Like you said, the enemy variety is more forgivable 25 years ago than it is in a modern remake.
Yeah, that's a place where you can improve. It also doesn't help that I'm struggle busting with these puzzles.
What is this? Some kind of labyrinth?
Yes.
Oh, hello. Hey, get back here.
It is cute how the enemies try to ambush you because they're really bad at it.
I mean, he's got no eyes. He's doing his best. Aha. Another key. We haven't found enough of those in this game.
Robert, we have to find all of the keys. It's a video game. There are rules. Speaking of Scream, because that was a Scream reference, have you seen Ghostface's fatality in Mortal Kombat?
I have not. What's it about?
So he does the fatality. Actually, here I'm gonna have a hard time describing it because it's like complicated.
I saw one thing that like confirmed that this Ghostface is the Billy Loomis one specifically. That's all I saw.
Oh, it is.
That's just a thing I read, and I was like, oh, okay.
I don't like that.
I don't really care.
Just make it a ghost face. Like
It's
it breaks my immersion more thinking of, oh, I know this character.
yeah, like maybe it's just like some of the dialogue he says, or something that indicates that. I don't know, but
We did it.
do you? Okay, so this is all Ghostface fatalities. Is it like the first one?
I think it might be the first one. It should cut to him playing a video game.
Okay, 1 second. I'm sitting through a long ass ad.
Oh. Buy YouTube Premium, you bitch.
Oh yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yeah, where it's like he's playing Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I still think Ghostface was a weird choice for a Mortal Kombat character, but at least they had fun with it.
No, yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily like it like as a Mortal Kombat character, but yeah, at least they were like inventive.
It just feels a little late. Like he should have been in the one with like the other slasher villains. It feels just kind of random for this one.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you get to play Ghostface versus Homelander, like you always wanted.
They weren't consistent with the theme at all this year. Like last one was at least kind of consistent with like 80s action.
Mm-hmm.
This one is like there's Peacemaker, Homelander,
and Omni-Man. Those all kind of go together. Those are all comic book
Ghostface,
and then Ghostface. But yeah, the previous one was RoboCop, Terminator, Rambo. You know, those all kind of went together.
And that one at least gave me like some kind of real fantasy fulfillment. RoboCop versus Terminator, baby.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Now I know you're not much of a fighting game, but fighting game guy.
You're right. I am not a fighting game.
No, that's debatable. But if rights be damned, if we got a real honest to God a fighting game with just horror properties, like what would your ideal lineup be? Like who's a must for playable characters? Rights be damned.
Uh, Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers,
Mhm.
Ash.
Yeah,
Did I say Freddy already?
yeah. Leatherface,
Leatherface. Um,
Candyman, I'd throw in there.
Candyman, Pinhead.
What Chucky? I try to make Chucky work if you could have a short character.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought I said Chucky. Chucky.
I mean, if you're able to make short characters work, you'd have Chucky, Tiffany. I'd throw Sam from Trick or Treat in there. Leprechaun. You know, that'd be a pretty solid lineup.
Leprechaun would be hysterical.
Yeah. Art the Clown.
I wouldn't mind seeing him. Like I like those movies, but I wouldn't be like devastated if he was left out.
He should be in a Mortal Kombat game, right? Like maybe in the next one. He's earned it.
Yeah.
Like, just imagine the fatalities you can do with it. Like, come on. It's perfect.
It would be cool.
Okay, so you said Pinhead. Victor Crowley.
Victor
For the two
Crowley.
people who remember him.
Yeah. I didn't throw him in there because I was like, does anybody?
Just Hillbilly Jason,
Yeah.
basically.
Makes me sad that that franchise kind of came and went.
Yeah, just came out the wrong time.
I mean, because like, I think I like as much as I like the Terrifier movies, I do like Hatchet 2 and 3 more than the Terrifier movies. Um,
I mean, if they ever get Hatchet 5 off the ground, it'll probably be a streaming movie, and probably should be. Like, that seems like something Shudder would pick up.
you would think, but Shutter also won't pick up the fucking Toxic Avenger reboot.
That's true. God, I want to see it.
Me too. Well, now how in the hell?
Are you stuck? Are we in the mines of Moria?
Yes, I have no memory of this place.
Yeah.
Um. Oh, and Amanda from Saw, but in the pig costume.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a good pick. I'd throw Pearl in there, both the old version and the young one. I think they'd be funny.
I will take the old one.
Oh, and if you included Final Girls in it, Sienna. Like if you had Art the Clown, then I'd have Sienna as a playable character too. I think that'd be pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
I mean, if you're gonna do Final Girls, it would just be the final girl for each like killer, the most notable one.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Yeah, I look forward to playing Mortal Kombat 1 when it's like $20 on sale.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Mortal Kombat 11. I haven't played it in a while.
I thought the story was good. That's what I tend to do. Is like if they announce a guest character that interests me, I'll pick up the like. Now, how in the hell did I? Okay, 6.
I mean, you got to do is find a spoon, and you got to dig a tunnel.
Are you saying
You
tonight
just
there's
need
going to
like
be a
900.
jailbreak?
Why is everything green? Are we in a Mike Flanagan movie?
Yes.
See, if Mike Flanagan was doing a Silent Hill adaptation, I'd be pretty hyped.
I think he
Seems
would
like a
make
good
a
fit for
great
that.
Silent Hill adaptation. Let him cook.
Yeah, I'm definitely more interested in his in his curry
You
than
really
his
just want to
actual.
try his curry, huh?
He might be good curry. I'd give it a shot. The only thing that makes me worried about those being announced is it probably means that Dark Tower's on the back burner again. Just let him take his Dark Tower. Because he was attached to that, like, before Life of Chuck was even announced. Like,
This has
he's
a lot
been
of
attached to
creative
that for a while. But John, the movie didn't do well, therefore people don't care about Dark Tower.
I am shocked that we're getting another Dark Tower adaptation this quickly.
I mean, he's the right fit for it, and it sounds like it's what it should have been in the first place, which is a TV show.
Yeah. That's what Amazon should be pouring $1 billion into, not their Lord of the Rings bullshit.
For Red One. It's like, for the budget of Red One, they could have made a whole ass season of Dark Tower.
You know how many shows they could have made for the budget of Rings of Power?
Yeah.
You know how many people could have eaten for like the rest of their lives on that budget?
Yeah. Was it with it?
I'm not watching.
But they need to
shit.
keep making it because they need an astronomical amount of ratings to break even what they spent. Although
Yeah,
I don't
you
know
can
if
always
they
tell
will.
when a new season came out when you order something and it's just plastered in ads for that show.
Yeah, my prediction. This is on tape, so we'll see how wrong I am. I think they're going to call it after 3 seasons. I don't think that's making it to 5.
It'll be very interesting to see.
Especially when, according to reports, which granted I haven't seen the show for myself, apparently season 2 just unceremoniously killed off a lot of characters from season 1 and just really tried to rush things and course correct from their original plans.
Oh look,
So
another poll.
Yeah, it's the same angle too. That's one of those shots where you're like, oh, that has to be ripped like straight from the original game. That is a very specific PlayStation 1 era lockdown